Hi Earth Mamas, it's Marie and I am back for another edition of Transformation Tuesday. I knocked the computer, sorry. All right, so today I am talking about something that is near and dear to my heart, and that is reducing toxic load. So what is toxic load? It is the amount of sort of chemicals and other things that do not serve our body that our bodies have to get rid of. And we know this is an issue because we are surrounded by a lot of different chemicals. And we also know from research that we are passing those chemicals on to our babies, even in utero. And so this is something that, you can either find out about and just feel like, oh, I'm failing again. Or, and this is what I'm hoping to help you do, is to empower you to take some steps to make things better. And today I wanted to highlight one of my favorite ways to do this. And this is really using nature and getting it on our side. Because each time we are able to make it easier on our bodies, like reduce that toxic load, then our bodies want to be healthy, and we're just creating an environment where it's a lot easier for them to be healthy. So today we're going to talk a little bit about improving your indoor air quality and my very favorite plant to do that. And I'm hoping that each of you will run out and go add this one to your home and bring it particularly into your bedroom. Okay, so why does this matter? Because our indoor air quality tends to be about 10 times more polluted than the air outside. Did you know that? Isn't that crazy? It's because the vast majority of our products are off-gassing, meaning that they are releasing chemicals into our breathing space. And with our homes, because of things like winter when we keep our homes shut, or in the summer when it gets very hot and we're running air conditioning, there's not enough air exchange to get those off-gassing chemicals out of our environment. So definitely when you're able to open up the windows, you know already that it feels better in your home, it smells better in your home. So when you can, when it's not 1,000,000 degrees below or 1,000,000 degrees above, when you can, make sure that you're opening up those windows. Another thing that you can do is you can lower the amount of things that off gas in your home by choosing less new products. So actually, when we buy something that's vintage or secondhand, it will have already off gassed. And so when we bring that product into our home, it's going to be a lot safer. And if we can choose natural products, so for example, I needed a rug for my back door to keep the dirt from kind of coming in the back door and then, parading all through the house. And so the first one I got was just something from Costco that I had picked up, and it was all wrapped up in plastic. I opened it up and it smelled so terrible. Sometimes you can actually smell those chemicals off-gassing. So I thought, I'll leave it outside for about 2 weeks, let it off-gas, and then maybe I can use it. Tried that, still smelled terrible. Happily, Costco has the best return policy ever, so I simply just took it back. And then I found a lovely rug at IKEA that was 100% wool. I've had it now for about 6 years, and the best thing about it is that when it gets dirty, I just literally throw it in my wash machine. It comes out super clean. I put it back down on the floor. And so whenever you can choose those kinds of natural fibers, that's gonna already save you a lot of trouble. But like I said, there are some things that we can avoid. So the best defense is to get nature on your side. And studies have shown us that houseplants can reduce the indoor air pollutants by up to 85%. That's a huge amount. So how many plants do you need? NASA actually has done the most research on this, which some people find surprising because they're like, aren't they the space agency? Yes, but they did research on this because in space, there's a lot of materials that are off-gassing, and it is not easy to just open a window to get some fresh air. So they were looking at ways that they could keep the air clean, and one of the most powerful ways is plants, because that's what they do naturally. And so they started researching which plants would they be able to bring into space to help keep the air inside, like the space station, and for travel, which plants would improve the indoor air quality. So they did a ridiculous amount of research on this. And so NASA recommends 15 to 18 large houseplants for about an 1,800 square foot home to get that amount of air pollutant reduction that I just talked about. So my favorite plant that I wanted to highlight today is this one here. Isn't she so cute? Her name is Severia. Isn't that such pretty? I always love the Latin names. They sound so gorgeous. Anyways, this one is also known as mother-in-law's tongue and snake plant because it kind of looks like a snake. It can grow, there's kind of different varieties of it, but here's one of the reasons that I think this one, like there are a number of different plants that can improve your indoor air quality and reduce toxic load. This one I'm highlighting because this one, it releases oxygen at night. So it is literally the perfect bedroom plant. So there are the sciencey ones in my group. This uses a crassulian acid metabolism. I hope I'm saying that right. Basically, it's a certain type of photosynthesis where the plant absorbs carbon dioxide. So she's absorbing carbon dioxide, which is what we're breathing out, as well as a bunch of toxins like formaldehyde, a ton of things like chemicals that get off-gassed. She's pulling in during the day. And at night, she's releasing pure oxygen. And a number of studies have already told us that when we are breathing higher levels of oxygen at night, we're going to have deeper sleeps. And I know that sleep is a big issue. So for those of you in the group whose babies have already been born, this would be an awesome plant for your baby's nursery as well. So with the higher levels of oxygen, both you and babe are going to have a deeper, more restful sleep. And like I said, it is super easy to take care of. In my description, I said this is a plant you can almost not kill. I will tell you the one way that you can kill it. It does not like a lot of water. It likes its roots to stay pretty dry. So this is literally the only way that you can kill it is by overwatering it. You give it just a little bit of water once every 2 weeks. It will survive in almost no light. So if you have a dark corner, it will also, if you put in the bright sunshine, it'll grow a bit faster and it'll do totally fine. If you put it in a spot where it gets no direct sunlight, it'll do just fine. It is pretty much unkillable in terms of light conditions. So it's great that way. And yeah, just not too much water. That's the only thing that it's not a big fan of. Anyways, I have, I think 5 or 6 of them all scattered out throughout our house. And in the bedrooms, I think they are gorgeous plants. And I love that not only are they adding to, beauty in my home, but they are also cleaning our air. So if you love this, I love plants. You can tell. This is my little jungle over here. Goes all the way over there. There's more of my jungle. Yeah. Anyways, if you want me to talk more about plants, I would love to. Just let me know. But if you're not a plant person or if there's something new that you're getting into, just start with this little baby. She's sweet. She's easy to take care of. And she's going to make your home so much healthier. Okay, over and out for today. See you all next week.